Hello everyone, this is me, Juveria Siddha, lecturer in zoology. In this module, I am going to discuss about the topic from the health and hygiene, as well as this is a topic related to the balanced diet. Today, in this module, we are going to discuss about the balanced diet and how the balanced diet is essential for the individual. Let us see. So, this is that balanced diet, deficiency disorders and prevention and the treatments. Now, this is the definition for the balanced diet. So, first of all, a diet which contains the different types of food possessing the nutrients. So, what is the diet? What is the balanced diet here? Which basically it is a diet where it consists of like different types of the nutrients. And what are the nutrients? If we talk about the nutrients, basically it may be like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals and the water in the proportion to meet the requirement of the body. Balanced diet achieved by eating the variety of food. There is no single food with correct amount of all essential nutrients. So, if we are going to eat any single particular type of the food, means it does not complete the essential nutrients of the body. So, what we have to do? We have to take all the nutrients in the correct and the proportion manner. Then only the body requirement of the nutrients will be fulfilled. Eating a balanced diet requires a certain amount of knowledge and the planning. If we have the maintain our body into the proper condition, in the proper healthy condition, then we have to follow such type of planning. It needs some planning and the require the proper knowledge. How much quantity we have to take in a day or a per day. So, according to a nutritional expert, group of ICMR has recommended the composition of the balanced diet for the India. They recommended cereals like the rice, wheat, jowar, pulses, vegetables, roots and the tubers, fruits, milk and milk products, fats and oils like sugars and the groundnuts. So, what they are suggesting? They are suggesting the food from the carbohydrates are the sources of carbohydrates, and the milk like a protein source, and the oils are source for the fat. So basically they suggested that the total mixture of all the carbohydrate, proteins and the lipids which is required for the Indians, and sugar and the additional intake of the meats like the fish and the egg for the non-vegetarians. For the vegetarians, milk and the pulses is the source for the protein. Why a balanced diet is important? So we are saying that balanced diet we have to take. So why it is essential? Why it is important? Let's see. Body's organs and the tissues need the proper nutrition to work effectively. Without good nutrition, body is more prone to diseases. So, to maintain a body in a healthy condition, to maintain all the internal organs in a healthy condition, our body has to take the proper nutrition. Why it is important? To avoid from the diseases. If we are not taking the food in a proper condition, then it also leads the diseases, infections, fatigue and the poor performance. Children with a poor diet run the risk of growth and the developmental problems. Bad eating habits can continue for the rest of their lives. So it is important to take care of the children's diet plan while they are taking the meals. Means their meal is to be maintained in the good and proper balanced condition. They have to fulfill the body's demand. So now see what are the different types of the nutrients which are present into the or which mention into like a balanced diet. First one is about carbohydrate, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals and the water. So basically these six are the nutrients. First one is like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals and the water. Now see one by one. First of all, carbohydrates. The ratio, what is the daily daily allowances. How much is there? We need, or our body need, the 400 grams daily per day. How much carbohydrate requires for the body? It is a 400 grams. What is the function of the carbohydrates? It is the chief source of energy, means our body is getting the major amount of energy from this source only, which is the carbohydrates. Brain and other parts of central nervous system are depend glucose for the energy requirement for the oxidation of fats, synthesis of pentoses for the DNA, RNA, NAD, FAD synthesis. As we know, that is the deoxyribonucleic acid DNAs and the ribonucleic acid RNAs. The basic skeletal system of these DNAs and the RNAs is consist of pentose sugar, which is a 5 carbon sugar, means it is a sugar, it is a source of carbohydrates. Without this, the DNA and the RNA synthesis is not possible. So it plays a major role in the formation of this DNA and the RNA, as well as NAD and the FAD synthesis. So it is the major source of the energy from where our body is getting the energy in the high amount. And see what are the different sources where from we are getting the carbohydrates. First one is table sugar, cereals, pulses, root and tubers, and the bread. So these are the different sources from where we are getting the carbohydrates as a source of the energy. What are the deficiency disorders? So see here, carbohydrates are nothing but again it is consist of like in the two form. One is the acetone as well as the ketogen form. So now if the acetone sugars are the less, or the it is not fulfilling the demand of this type of the carbohydrates, then it also leads the accumulation or the deficiency of this type of the sugars, that may also lead a disease which is caused at like a acidosis, ketosis, hypoglycemia. See, hypo means less. When we are talking about hypo is nothing but the less or the low. Glycemia, the word is related to the glucose. If the body glucose level is less, means the low level of the carbohydrate, which leads a disease that is called as the hypoglycemia. Fatigue and decreased energy level means nothing but a person feel a tidiness as well as there is not feeling the energy to do any work. Unhealthy weight loss and loss of sodium. So glucose, the sodium is a major part of the carbohydrates here. So the energy source, that is the sodium. So loss of the sodium is also seen when a person is suffering from the deficiency disorders related to the carbohydrates. The second nutrient is about the protein. 56 gram per day a person need how much ratio here? 56 grams. That is the major functions. These are the fundamental basis of the cell, as we know, and then structure and the function. A cell's structure and the function is majorly controlled by the presence of these proteins only. See, if we talk about the cell structure, that is the cell wall, it also consists of different types of proteins. Those are called like extragenic proteins or the extrinsic protein, intrinsic protein, peripheral proteins. So these are the different the different types of the proteins which also useful to give the structure of the cell wall or the cell. And internal proteins, like we also know, that is the amino acid in the form of like the proteins which is prepared from the, that is the in the form of like DNA as well as the RNA. It also maintains osmotic pressure and have role in the clotting of bloods. Muscle contraction, as we know, that is the, what is the muscle contraction here? Muscle contraction protein we also discussed in the previous lesson, like actin and the myosin. So this actin as well as the myosin, these are called as the muscle protein, and this is also a protein, so which useful for the contraction of the muscles, actin and the myosin. All the enzymes are also a form of the proteins, and several hormones also, this is structurally made up of with the proteins, and immunoglobulins as well as the, these are all the come under into the category of the proteins and used as a energy source. And what are the sources for protein? The first of all, pulses, leafy vegetables, milk, meat, cereals, egg. This is the major source for the protein, where from one person can get the protein. And what are the deficiency disorders? Protein calorie malnutrition. Malnutrition means it is also related to the malfunctioning of the presence of the protein. Means here the nutritional what are the nutritional factor here? Protein is a nutrition factor which may be in the less in condition or which may be in the low in the body requirement. Then it also leads a disease which is called as the, which disease here? Protein calorie malnutrition. And then Kwashiorkor, marasmic Kwashiorkor, nutritional dwarfing, underweight child. So these are the different type of the deficiency disorders. Now what is the marasmus? Severe protein calorie malnutrition and characterized by energy deficiency and emaciation. So this is the severe case where the major part of the protein loss or the protein deficiency is seen into the children's, and it is causes the stunt growth and the wasting of the muscles and the tissues develop between the age of 6 months and the 1 year. Means it is a below the 1 year children's we can see this type of the marasmic condition. In the children who wean from the breastfeeding and who suffer from the weakening condition like chronic diarrhea. So the children which are avoiding from or which are not getting the breast milk or the mother milk, then there may be a risk of this type of marasmic condition. What are the symptoms? Severe growth retardation. If you see the persons or the children who are suffer from this type of disease, the growth may be retained, means they are not growing proper like other normal children's. Loss of the subcutaneous fat, there is a no fat. You can also see in this picture, see that the children who are suffer from this type of disease, directly there is a total loss of the subcutaneous, means whatever the fat is there below the skin, that fat is total vanishes, or the severe muscle wasting, and child look like a thin and limbs like they're thin as well as the look like as a thin, and then wrinkled skin, bony prominence, frequent water diarrhea. So this is a very much dangerous condition, watery diarrhea and acid stools. Temperature is abnormal, edema is absent. Edema is related to the swelling, so you does not see any type of the swelling is absent. And what is the Kwashiorkor? It is also called as wet protein energy malnutrition. Marasmus is a dry protein. Kwashiorkor is a wet protein malnutrition from the form of PEM characterized by the protein deficiency, refers to an insufficient protein consumption but with sufficient calorie intake. Usually appears in the age of 12 months when the breastfeeding is discontinued. Near about the 1 year children who are avoiding the or who are stopping or the discontinued from the breastfeeding, in the type of the children you can see this type of the symptoms. What are the symptoms again? Change in the skin pigmentation, it also cause the diarrhea, and then decrease the muscle mass, swelling, edema you can see, and fatigue condition, hair changes, lethargy, increase the more severe infections due to the damaged immune system, failure to gain weight and the grow. Here also children are not getting the proper weight as well as their growth is the stunt, means they are not growing proper condition. What are the treatments? Treatment strategy divided into the 3 steps, that is the resolving life threatening condition, hospital management, resolving the nutritional status, dietary management, and ensuring the nutritional rehabilitation. What is the hospital management? These conditions should be corrected: hypothermic, hypoglycemia, infections, dehydration, electrolyte imbalance, anemia, and other vitamins and the mineral deficiency. So these are all the symptoms which is come under into the person or the child who is suffer from this type of disease, and they have to hospitalize, where this all condition has to be take care in the proper treatment. And then dietary management, diet from the staple foods like inexpensive, easily digestible, evenly distributed, and increase the number of feedings. Instead of 2 or 3 times, they have to be given the more than 2 or 3 times after the 2 hours intervals, after the some type of intervals. Rehabilitations, nutritional training for the mothers for feeding their children back to health and use the local food. By using the local food, they have to give the nutritional diet to their children. For that purpose, mothers have to be trained. And what are the preventions? Promotion of the breastfeedings, development of the low cost weaning, nutritional education is important, family planning, immunization, early diagnosis and the treatment. So these are the prevention by which our children are not suffer from, or they also prevent from the suffering from this type of kwashiorkor or the protein malnutrition diseases. And after that, fibers, the complex carbohydrates are not digested by the human enzymes, are collectively refers to as the dietary fibers. That is the soluble fibers mostly found in fruits and legumes, insoluble fibers like vegetables and the grains. What is the function of this? Prevent the constipation, eliminate the bacterial toxin, decrease the GIT cancers, gastrointestinal tract cancers, improve the glucose tolerance, reduce the plasma cholesterol. What are the sources? Again, we know the sources: fruits and wheat and legumes, leafy vegetables, rice bran. Deficiency disorders, constipation, high blood pressure, diabetes, cardiovascular problems, obesity and the cancer. And what are the fats? Here are, if we talk about the fats, it may be like a daily need. How much body requires? 70 grams. And what is the function here? It provides the total 15 to 50% of total energy, concentrated fuel source of the body, and then constitutes of membrane structures and regulate the membrane permeability. Sources of fat soluble vitamins as cellular metabolic regulators, and insulating material protect the internal organs. What are the sources for fat? Butter, cheese, cream, red meat and the egg. And after that we have the vitamins. Vitamins like a chemical compounds required in a very small quantities which are essential for normal and health metabolism. And if we talk about the vitamins according to their solubility, like water soluble and the fat soluble vitamins. You see here, this is a classification. Fat soluble vitamins: A, vitamin D, E and K. These are the 4 like fat soluble. And water soluble vitamins: vitamin B and the C, vitamin C and vitamin B. Again in the B vitamin, again you can see the B complex like a thiamine B1, riboflavin B2, niacin B3, pantothenic acid B5, pyridoxine B6, biotin B7, folic acid B9 and the vitamin B12 cyanocobalamin. So these are like a different types of the B complex or the different types of the B vitamins which is mentioned into the B complex vitamins. What are the minerals? Minerals are the inorganic substances needed in the small amount by all the cells for the normal functioning. See, calcium. What is the function of this mineral? Like a constituents of bone and teeth for the functioning or for the preparation, or we can say synthesis of the bone and the bone marrow. We need the major mineral like a bone for the teeth and the bones, and is also useful for the muscle contraction. That is the nerve transmission. Membranal transport channel, it is directly responsible for the presence of this calcium. And deficiency, rickets and osteomalacia. RDA value 0.8 to 1 grams per day. What are the sources again? Milk and the milky products, leafy vegetables. These are the major source for the calcium. Sodium, it is like a acid base balance. Osmotic pressure, this is a function like acid base, we maintain the acid base balance in the membrane potential, and then osmotic pressure, nerve and the muscle function. So as we see in the muscle layer or the nerve layer, you can see the outer as well as the inner muscle layer, it is consist of some sodium channels as well as the sodium, the positive charge particles, they are all present on the membrane or the outer membrane and the inner membrane. What are the deficiency? Hyponatremia means the low deficiency or the low presence of sodium. RDA value is 5 to 10 grams per day. And what is the sources here? Table salt, common salt. Potassium, it is also maintain the acid base balance. Osmotic pressure, it is also useful to maintain the osmotic pressure. Muscle function. And what are the deficiency? Muscular weakness, mental confusion. RDA value is about the 3 to 4 grams. And sources, fruits, nuts and vegetables. Iron, which is again constituents of the heme. Our blood main constituent is the heme, and then involves in the oxygen transport and biological oxidation. What are the deficiencies? Hypochromic and the microcystic anemia. Anemia is related to the deficiency of the heme or the blood. RDA value is 10 to 15 grams. And then sources, organ meat, leafy vegetable. Organ meats in the form of like liver and the heart. Iodine, it is a constituents of thyroxine and triiodothyronine. Deficiencies, cretinism and then goiter, myxedema. So these are the deficiency disorders which is again caused by the lack of iodine and then malnutrition of iodine, you can say. And RDA value is 150 to 200 micrograms. Sources, iodinized salt. So that's why doctors also suggested to take the salt which is again iodinized only. And the seafood is a good source for the iodine. What is the goiter? Patients with the IDD most commonly present with goiter, and then patients may complain of comprehensive symptoms such as like hoarseness and then shortness of breath, cough and dysphagia. Cretinism. Cretinism is the most extreme manifestations of IDD. Cretinism can be divided into neurologic and the myxodematous subtype. Both conditions can be prevented by adequate maternal and the childhood iodine intake. What is the copper? Constituents of the enzyme like the cytochrome C, oxidase, catalyzase, thyroxinase in the iron transport. So this is the main factor in the enzymes. And the deficiency again, anemia and then Menkes disease, and RDA value is 2 to 3 milligram per day. Sources for the copper is like organ meat, cereals and the leafy vegetables. And then water, most abundant constituent of the human body. It make up the about 60% of the body weight. So of individual's body weight, how much? 60% is covered by water. And what are the function of the water? It is a provision of the moist environment, aqueous condition for the metabolism, moistening of the food for the swallowing, and regulation of body temperature, being a major constituent of blood and tissue fluid, it transport the substances. So this is the major 6 type of nutrients what we discussed in this, that is like a carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, fibers, vitamins, minerals, and the water is also a liquid constituent of the body. By this we understand about the what is the balanced diet and what are the different types of the nutritional constituents which make and body into the healthy and good condition. By this we are end up with this topic. Thank you for listening.